really this year, sort of what we've seen differently is that we've seen a real high standard of sort of applications, and it really sort of underlines the significant investments that are going on, and the sort of the significant development going on in sort of the technology towards sustainable buildings, and whether that's coming from sort of the designers of buildings, the contractors building them, the facility managers operating them, and also sort of the material and equipment suppliers. There's lots of great innovations coming in, and the judges have commented on what high levels of applications they've seen this year.
I know Expo had a lot to do with it and its mission of sustainability, as well as we also had some regulation come through regarding new buildings that are going to be built must meet a certain standard when it comes to its performance and efficiency. What can you say about the technology that's being used?
Well, the solutions are really infinite. I think you touched on the Expo being part of that, but even going sort of a few years before that, we had the sort of U.A.E. Vision 2021 under Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid's vision for U.A.E. to transition to a green economy, and under that we've seen various federal and emirate level initiatives, whether that's regulations that have come out in Dubai for sustainable buildings, or the Estidama program in Abu Dhabi for sustainable buildings. So things being pushed a lot sort of from that government level, and then likewise that filters through to the industry that it's really encouraging a lot of innovation into sort of new technologies and new research. So there's not particularly one sort of thing that's one particular type of technology or one area which is moving faster than others. It's really just the change in ideas that has happened over the last few years that's really pushing innovation in all sectors.
Speaking to experts who are focusing on sustainability right now, government organizations and those in the private sector, I've been told recently that there's never been a better time with regards to investing in green technologies. Is that accurate, or what more do we need to do to really get this initiative off the ground?
I think the initiative is definitely already off the ground and running. It's every single building that's constructed or designed and constructed now in the U.A.E. is designed and constructed to very high sort of sustainable standards, and the standards are keep increasing. And what we're also seeing is that people are focusing a lot more now on sort of ensuring that the existing buildings and the operation of new buildings happens in an efficient manner. And we've seen a lot of developments happening from the facility management side as well. So I think I would agree with that statement that there hasn't been a better time for investment in sort of sustainable technologies and sustainable buildings, and we're definitely seeing that trend in the market as well.
What about the greening of existing buildings? Now, I would say the prime example right now would be Dubai Chamber, who have spent a great deal of effort and time bringing their building up to speed, and now it's a LEED certified building. I mean, what can other businesses learn from that, and what can we do to educate businesses about the benefits and that you can do it and not break your budget?
Something the Emirates Green Building Council has been pushing for a number of years is advocating this push for sort of making existing buildings sustainable. And the beauty of tackling existing buildings is that it makes perfect economic sense before you talk about the sort of environmental argument. The economic argument sort of stands on its own 2 feet, in the sense that any of these sort of energy retrofit measures that people are looking at, or water efficiency, it pays itself back within 2 years, 3 years time. So as an investment, it's extremely lucrative, and it definitely adds to sort of organizations' bottom line. So I'd say that's the sort of the prime message. And the Dubai Chamber of Commerce have obviously done a lot of initiatives themselves with their particular building, but also the Dubai Supreme Council of Energy is definitely pushing this a lot as well. They're developing frameworks and regulations to really stimulate the sector of greening existing buildings. What
are the main challenges do you see going forward?
Well, I think we're definitely well on our way, and it's the innovations that have come through this year. We've had a large number of applicants, and each and every one of those applications was innovative and was sort of pioneering the way in its own right. So I think from the feedback we've heard from the judges, everyone in the industry is really pushing the envelope of what can be achieved. So it's good news overall. Energy is definitely pushing this a lot as well. They're developing frameworks and regulations to really stimulate the sector of greening existing buildings.
What are the main challenges do you see going forward?
Well, I think we're definitely well on our way, and it's the innovations that have come through this year. We've had a large number of applicants, and each and every one of those applications was innovative and was sort of pioneering the way in its own right. So I think from the feedback we've heard from the judges, everyone in the industry is really pushing the envelope of what can be achieved. So it's good news overall. pushing the envelope of what can be achieved. So yeah, it's good news overall.